Say no more. Alright, so if you guys don't remember, back when the PS Vita, or right before the PS Vita first released, it was rumored to be a PS2 emulation device. Now, while we did not get PS2 backwards compatibility with the final product, we did get PSP backwards compatibility, though there were some drawbacks. Firstly, not every PSP game was actually available on the PSN store. So yeah, you know, you Crisis Core / Kingdom Hearts fans out there, we were out of luck. Even Type 0 we couldn't play, which I love Type 0 for what it was. Secondly, is that when the PSP games were upscaled to the Vita's resolution, they looked extremely pixelated. Textures that were once clean, good looking on a PSP screen were now muddy. Overall, just not appealing at all. Now, if we forward into present day and then move back a few months, TheFlow announced that he found another way to hack ePSP utilizing HENkaku and that he'd be working on it in his spare time. Well, now we have a decently detailed progress report, and in this report, he actually named the exploit Adrenaline. Now, before we get into the more juicier details, the reason he's announcing this is because he actually wants you guys to know that it requires one PSP game in order to work. Now, this can be any PSP game, a demo, a mini, or a full PSP game. As long as it's a PSP game, you're fine. So please, I beg of you, because I remember this from my last video, don't go in the comments and be like, oh, Rain, can this PSP game work with this exploit? Blah, blah, blah. It's any PSP game, guys, any. The straight any. Alright, so on to the more juicier details. So Adrenaline's going to be this full PSP CFW and will be running on the latest ePSP firmware, which at the moment is 6.61. There are also plans to add in some key features such as touch controls, motion controls, dual analog stick compatibility, save stating for PSP and PS1 games, and my favorite of all, one feature I want to see most, graphic filtering. Now, what really sucks, it makes me cry every time, is that TheFlow does not have a release date currently. Now, I believe if we're very patient with this, we'll get it in due time, because honestly, TheFlow's going above and beyond. I know a ton of people that would just be happy with being able to run PSP backups on their 3.60 HENkaku enabled Vitas. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Just a Rennie signing out. Just leave a like if this was very informative to you. Also subscribe if you want to see some more news on Vita. I'm gonna be covering the 3DS later this week sometime. So yeah, once again, just a Rennie signing out. I'll see you guys later. Peace.